Hey folks, I'm Tristan from the Order of the League. I'm here to tell you that the Leaguesmen of the Order do not back down from a challenge. I buy challenge butter, the only butter with a defiant elk, right on the box. Does it taste good? Sure, it's fine. But mostly, I just want to rise to that elk's call to action. The Fanfiction theater cast was called to action one night in fall of 2020 while fishing for a one-shot to round out the show. The Doctor Who Harry Potter crossover challenge called to us, and we read its hastily hammered out example chapter. And then, a few weeks later, Drew took up the challenge, and while he technically ignored almost all the rules, it can definitely be called a Doctor Who Harry Potter crossover. You're gonna get both of those stories back to back in this episode. Let us know in the comments how you think Drew did in taking up this challenge. Or if you take it up yourself, you can send it to us. If you want to send us stuff, you know what you gotta do. You gotta email us. You gotta email us at fanficnight@orderoftheleague.com. This is Fanfiction Theater, a celebration of naive writing in all of its foibles, flaws, and unintentional hilarity.
Oh god, I guess it's 6:46. Shit. Do we have something like quick to read?
Just browse for something. It's just
Yeah, because
do a
can't you browse
roulette.
by like words and stuff, words or something? Find something shorter,
yeah, probably.
Browse by words and stuff.
or at least, well, I guess it tells you. Yeah,
Show me the words and stuff. Doctor Who Harry Potter crossover challenge.
Let's do it. Let's challenge it. Challenge.
I challenge you. Possible first chapter. We're not sure yet. The Doctor encounters an odd angel and a crown, but look to be a child. The crown?
what?
The crown looks to be a child. He turned his back on the statue, and then about a voice. It was small, childlike, and very remorseful.
Hello.
It said. The Doctor started turn around.
Please don't turn around. If you look at me, I cannot speak to you.
The voice said.
You're a weeping angel? Why should I do as you say?
The Doctor asked, surprised.
Because we need your help.
The angel said.
And why would I help? Which doctor is this?
Yeah, I
Take your
thought there was
pick.
going to be an explanation at the beginning to like set this up.
It's got to be
And-
10th or later.
You have hurt me so many
That's true.
times over the years. Hurt my friends, my companions, killed, and temporarily displaced so many people. Tell me why I should help you.
He demanded, angered at the audacity of this angel.
Those angels that you encountered that killed were all corrupted and insane. When we displace our victims, we do not actually harm them. We do not need to.
The angel explained, saddened by its brethren's actions.
While you were correct in saying that we feed on the energies that displacing them causes, that energy is not for us. We do not need to feed on them. We take our energy directly from the time stream. We have no need of extra energy.
The angel explained, confusing the Doctor.
Then why do you do it? It's cruel to do so.
He asked, angered and confused.
Doctor, we are children in a way. Children whose mother was taken from them.
I like how your
No.
cute, innocent child is given way to just slight annoyance at this. Doctor, look.
We are children in a way. Okay? Children whose mother was taken from them before we could truly know her. What we are doing by taking those energies is trying to free her from her prison.
The angel explained.
Prison?
The doctor asked.
She was imprisoned by the ones you know as Carrionites for trying to stop them from taking over the universe.
The angel explained, and in its voice you could hear the hatred that the creature felt for the enemy of their mother.
She made us, just before she was in prison, to hunt them to the end of the universe, to find them and kill them wherever we found them forever until the end of time.
So, Carrionites were also a 10th Doctor thing, apparently. So, again, 10th or later, whatever you feel like.
Or Harry Potter, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, is that supposed to be included?
No, this is actually going to cross over with Harry Potter.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Or maybe that.
Right
Okay.
now.
Oh, sorry. Now I lost my place. The angel nearly yelled, enraged by the circumstances of its mother's imprisonment. The doctor, now very curious about this female who made the angels, asked,
What is your mother's name? She goes by many names, Doctor, much as you. She is the master of death, lady of life, the originator of the Time Lords.
The doctor started to feel amazement and hope.
She is the Lady Potter, the Lady Black, the Lady Peveril, and the Lady Gryffindor. She is the first of the immortals. She is the last survivor of the universe before this one.
The doctor now started to feel sorry for this woman.
End quotes.
She's been alive since before the dawn of time, and she will be alive long after this universe wastes away, for she cannot die or age. She's the last true magi, the last of her kind. A lot of shit, okay?
The angel finished naming all of its mother's titles. There was a long silence, and the doctor thought about what he would do with the information given to him. Should he help this mysterious woman, or should he leave her to her prison? Finally, the doctor spoke, saying,
Tell me where the prison is.
The angel warned,
You cannot touch her. There's no way to do so. You may speak to her. She will hear you. She may even respond. But do not try to hurt her, for you will be surrounded by 100 angels.
So if she might respond to you speaking to her, that seems like that's speaking to her.
just to set your expectation, she might respond. The creature said,
In her presence, we can move, even when we are looked at.
I guess this is an author's note with a quote. This just came to me and wouldn't leave my head. So I thought that someone could write this for me. Please message me if you decide to take up this challenge.
What?
I wondered what the challenge was.
I started this crap. Now it's yours.
We've been cursed with the Doctor Who Harry Potter crossover challenge.
Yeah,
So-
it doesn't even include Harry Potter yet.
Okay,
And all it's
so
been is-
so I think because this first sentence just keeps bothering me. So I think what's happening is that this is like a prince or princess speaking to the doctor.
Okay.
Because it says like she is our mother. I think that might be the royal we, and this is like a prince weeping angel.
Let's read the description. There's looks like there might be more information. The doctor and Clara, who is not mentioned in this story, but apparently that's part of the challenge. We have to work her in. Meet an angel.
That would let us know which doctor it was.
Yeah, I'm
Right. That's all. So it's almost certainly Matt Smith.
Meet an angel that asks for his help in freeing the creator of the angels. He goes, hoping that can learn why and how they were made. He meets Femme Harry, who looks exactly like Clara, where Clara is absorbed into Femme Harry, and it is explained that Clara could only become the Impossible Girl because she is Femme Harry's clone or something, and Clara is replaced.
No, that has nothing to do with what we just did.
But that's
Oh, that
part
was
of the
this
challenge.
was chapter 1. This is a possible first chapter. Okay.
Right.
So we don't even necessarily have to use this as our first chapter. Is that why
Right.
it's possible? So just
Yeah.
as an example, you could write This crap.
I don't recommend it.
Our Kitty in the chat said, email the Doctor Who Harry Potter crossover challenge to 10 friends or Harry Potter will kill you in your sleep.
The necromancers assembled.
Makes more
It was
sense.
none other than Mr. Johnson.
If I actually get anything written on that, I will gladly
Okay.
share it with everybody. But it really has been like haunting me. It's so enormous, the scope that I have, that I will never get through it. But
That's where all of these guys started. The head full of ideas
and a box full of sharp objects.
about Clara and Femme Harry, who is Clara, is exactly like Clara, where Clara is absorbed into Femme Harry, And it should be explained that Clara could only become the Impossible Girl because she is Femme Harry's clone.
I
Or
mean,
something.
just in fairness, it makes about as much sense as the canon explanation for why she's the Impossible Girl.
Which is what I can't.
Oh, Claire
remember
is the
exactly.
Impossible Girl. Okay.
Right. Because to save the universe or the Doctor or whatever, she jumps into like the raw time stream thing. And so she is torn apart and thrown into different places.
Impossible.
That's right, baby.
Wait, I thought it was because she was entirely plant-based.
That too. That's just a
was
subplot,
grown in
though.
a
It's red
lab.
herring.
Totally vegan. We're going to read Drew's fiction first. And let me
Fiction makes it sound so grand.
Doctor WhoHarry Potter.
I just heard that Doctor Who Harry Potter, and I came up with a very short
Yeah,
idea
I mean-
that has no legs, and I wrote that down.
Michael, are you able to read this on the screen?
Yeah, okay. I tried opening the file, and I'm on a computer that doesn't have like Microsoft Word or even
Oh,
Open
yeah.
Office installed, I think.
Bummer.
And out of nowhere, Corel WordPerfect 8 popped up, and I was like, where the hell did that come from?
I can do it. Put me in.
But it was like, your free trial has expired. And I'm like, yeah, Jesus Christ, isn't this a program from like 1997?
I guess I'll do the author's note.
Sure.
What voice should I give this guy? I don't.
Yeah, do your best impression of me. I don't think I
Note.
should hear this. Oh no.
I took my cue from the Millennium Boob and did as little research as possible. See if you can guess which of these two intellectual properties I know next to nothing about.
I'm gonna guess both.
It was another typical lunch period at Hogwarts. Harry Potter, Ron and Ginny Weasley, their twin brothers Fred and George, Draco Malfoy, Vincent Crabbe? Crabbe, is that how it's pronounced? It's been so long. Gregory Goyle,
Yeah.
Luna Lovegood, Neville Longbottom, Seamus Finnegan, Oliver Wood, and let's say Cho Chang were all in the dining room. Seating chart available upon request. Smashing calorie after calorie of overly sweet and starchy magic food down their gullets with reckless abandon. Knowing its magicalness would prevent any of them gaining a single pound. Pretty much the whole gang was there. All but one. Hermione was off in the library, studying. She would maybe grab a bite later if time permitted. She missed having the time turner that Dumbledore had loaned to her, but she could make do because, magic. How many crutches does one person need? Hermione was deep into her intense study of every single subject that might possibly come in handy when a sudden blast of lasery lightningy light startled her from her books. She looked over her shoulder to see a woman.
What lightens things.
Right. She looked over her shoulder to see a woman, slight of frame and blonde of hair, breathing heavily and rushing toward her.
What are you on about?
Said Hermione, perplexedly.
I'm the Doctor.
Said the woman with confidence.
Doctor Who?
Hermione asked.
Quite the deduction.
Said the woman grinningly.
All those books in front of you aren't just for show. Who might you be, love? I'm Hermione. I'm named after the Greek goddess of plot contrivances. The pleasure's mine.
Said the doctor before noticing Hermione's scarf draped over the back of her chair.
This is nice. I used to have one just like it. Speaking of clothing...
Hermione began as she scanned the doctor's wardrobe. Her clothes were baggy and tattered.
Why are you dressed like that? I'm afraid I'm a bit new to this body.
The doctor said with a slight chuckle. Ooh, slight chuckle. That's a drinking game.
Yeah. You used to be a man? Hermione. Sorry.
Hermione. Oh. Hermione
Rusty,
exclaimed.
Obviously. What a horror show. Back. Switching genders is one of the worst things you can do. Nasty little turf you are, eh?
So this has got some social commentary in it as well.
Yeah.
Said the doctor, annoyed.
Yeah.
Did your parents raise you to have no empathy? More than likely.
Hermione replied.
My parents were both dentists, a profession known to attract sociopaths. Now we get to the true commentary.
Oh, yeah. Is her dad Steve Martin?
Yep.
They all want to do it in the chair. The doctor stares at Hermione for a moment.
It would be a waste of time to ask you if you noticed anything unusual, wouldn't it?
Asked the doctor.
It's a school of magic,
said Hermione.
The only thing that's unusual around here is when someone does a menial task manually. I was thinking more like aliens,
replied the doctor.
You mean immigrants?
Hermione inquired.
There's only 4 non-white kids in this whole school. Right.
Sighed the doctor.
Here's my situation. My TARDIS was stolen by a space hippie named Rufus. He's using it to help 2 teenage morons write a history report. Can you help me?
It's all coming together. It's all. Hermione shook her head.
Car crash of references.
Of IPs, yeah. Sorry, I only offer my knowledge of absolutely everything to young men on their hero's journey.
The doctor turned to leave.
Goodbye, weirdo.
Then some Daleks or whatever came and killed them both.
The end.
Okay.
And what an inspiring tale it was.
You could tell when I got bored.
I'll admit I was kind of waiting for a DeLorean to zoom by.
Well, that was that.
That was Drew's story, everybody. Let's give him a hand.
Yay.